My name's Brian. I'm here to tell you about something that happened to me a few weeks ago. But first, a question. Isn't it truly amazing that your life can be turned upside down in just 1/10 of a second?
Oh, yeah.
It can. And soon, you'll find out why. Let's not bore you with a lot of details about my life. I'll cut to the chase. I was born in New York 23 years ago, and growing up, I was always somewhat of a child prodigy. I studied at Columbia and finished my physics degree with honors last year. During the summer, I arranged interviews with several universities, hoping I'd get into a decent PhD program. And in the end, I was chosen by the best. Professor Silva at Berkeley offered me the chance to do my doctoral studies at the applied physics department he runs there. It was a dream come true. I packed my bags and got ready to move to California. I was ready to drive from coast to coast without stopping. I had no idea of the events that would take place within just a few days. About the mess I was gonna get in. Strange people about to cross my path. The hundreds of dangers lurking behind every corner. Yes, it's quite an adventure. Let's go back to the beginning. As I told you, my old car and I were ready to go to California. I decided to take off at night and get a few miles behind me before dawn. I said goodbye to my parents, my sister, and my dog, and I got behind the wheel. That's when I remembered I forgot to pick up a book I'd ordered at a bookshop downtown in Manhattan. Luckily, it was one of those bookstores that stays open 24/7, so I decided to grab the book on the way. I could have asked them to mail it to me once I got to California, but no, I decided to go into Manhattan and get it myself. That one detour changed my life forever.
On the outskirts of New York City. Oh, I can already feel the greatness emanating from this game. I can feel it. Oh, full motion video. Hell yeah. Didn't even want to put a sound effect for the trunk closing. It's just birds. Or not birds, bugs. Oh man, this is great. Oh, it's getting better. Oh, I love that grainy full motion video. Oh, yes. Oh, here we go. That's rockin' music. Look at the cars down there. They're totally not just lights. You're probably so regretting clicking on this channel, but it's okay. We're gonna get through this together. We're gonna love this. Strike on that. This song's gonna get me in trouble. Oh no! I hit her with my car.
Stay away. It's better if they don't see us.
She's unconscious. I'm taking her to the hospital.
We'll take care of her at the hospital.
Maybe that moron did the dirty work for us and she's already dead.
Maybe, but we better make sure.
Maybe that moron. Whoa, whoa. I don't know if too many hospitals have balconies like that.
It did. I'm telling you. On the way to the bookshop, I hit that girl with my car. I was scared stiff. She suddenly ran out in front of me. There was no way I could stop. Luckily for both of us, she wasn't that badly hurt. They did a bunch of tests on her at the hospital and said she had no major injuries. She was just in shock. So they decided to keep her under observation for 24 hours. A nurse took her to her room and gave her some strong medicine that put her to sleep. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it. The girl's name was Gina, and she was amazingly beautiful. The truth is, I had no reason to stick around, so I went to say goodbye to her and go on my way.
Please, don't leave. They want to kill me.
There, calm down. It's all over now. I hit you with my car, but you're fine. You're in a hospital recovering from...
No, I'm telling you, they want me dead. I've got to get out of here.
Who were they? Please, calm down and tell me why you think they want to murder you.
Something awful happened tonight, and I witnessed the whole thing. Look, I'm a singer.
Oh.
I work at the Pink Iguana, a trendy place with live shows. This evening, when I finished my act, my dad was waiting for me. He works for a secret government agency. He told me he needed to tell me something. He said it was an emergency.
Come a little closer.
Gina, kiddo, I'm in danger. I've gotten into a really big mess, and I'm afraid you're not safe either.
What's the matter, Daddy? Oh, you're frightening me.
There's no time to explain. They're right behind me. I need you to keep this crucifix, and no matter what happens, don't let them find out you have it. You can't trust anybody, not even the police.
But Daddy, please, tell me what's going on.
They're here. Quick, grab the crucifix, and don't let them see you with me.
It was awful. Some guys pulled my dad away and took him into the storeroom. I scrambled away just in time and got the crucifix without them seeing me. I followed them to the storeroom. They tied my dad to a chair and violently started interrogating him. These two henchmen wouldn't stop hitting him, and my heart froze when I saw who was giving the orders. The Sandretti brothers.
The famous mafia bosses? How'd your dad get mixed up with those guys?
I don't know, but they...
Get him to tell you what he knows. Beat the truth out of him, if you must.
Speak. Where is it?
I won't say a word. Damn you! You're gonna speak now. Speak or die. You choose. Go to hell!
Oh, that hit. Oh, there it is. Oh, the knee to the
It
face.
seems our friend doesn't want to cooperate. What a shame.
So, we got a tough boy on our hands. You're not easily convinced, huh? Boys, maybe you're being too soft on our little hero. Did you hear that? The boss says we're being softies.
Yeah! What are you doing?
Didn't you hear his neck crack? You killed him, man.
Up there.
You already know the rest of the story. I ran out through an alleyway, and when I crossed the street... Please, don't leave me. They'll kill me.
Don't worry, just rest for now. Go to sleep. I won't leave you. She fell asleep. Those tranquilizers must have taken effect. What a story. I don't know what to think. The poor thing is probably in shock from the accident. I bet she dreamt all this. But what if it's true? What if her life really is in danger? I can't just leave her here and forget all about it. I'd never forgive myself if something happened to her.
Worse than
Okay,
hitting her with a car.
That's it. I'm not leaving this hospital until I'm sure Gina's completely out of danger. But how are you supposed to act in a situation like this? Yeah, I think I'd better do something to protect Gina in case those mafia murderers she says want to kill her show up.
We better think of something. Nope, I got nothing. This is awesome. This is Game of the Year right here, even though it's old. Do I just click? Okay. Alright, alright. Go out into hallway. Look out the window.
The city is so peaceful at this time of night.
Well, that was insightful. Examine the
I
locker.
suppose that's where the patients keep their personal belongings.
I just love how heroic we are. We don't want anything bad to happen
Standard
to her,
hospital linens.
even though we smoked her with our car.
This chart's empty.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's no patient there.
Organ donors needed.
Oh, hey, what's in our inventory? We got a piece of amber. A get order form. Car keys. Wallet. These are our settings. Wow, that is some good options. Music. Sprite anti-alias. It's either on or off. There's no middle ground here. Video definition, high or low. Wouldn't want to put a, I don't know, volume, brightness. All right. Examine the medical chart. Please tell me it just says got hit by car.
It contains a description of her injuries and the name of her doctor.
And what's her injuries?
Help fight AIDS.
Examine glass.
It's empty.
I mean, the information he's given out. Examine package of pills.
Those are the same kind of sleeping pills Gina took.
His observation skills are impressive.
I hope the accident doesn't leave her scarred for life.
You said it wasn't that bad injuries, and now suddenly it is bad injuries. Can you take that glass?
It's
Oh, you gotta right click for these. Okay. Get the glass.
It's cracked. Gina must have broken it when she took that sleeping pill.
How'd she break a glass when taking a sleeping pill? Take the pills.
Snoozitol, one of the finest brands on the market.
I see they went all out. Snoozitol.
I better not. If someone came in, they might get suspicious if they see the chart is empty.
But they have no issues with you taking the drugs. Can you take the sheet?
This might come in handy. I don't have the key.
Okay. What is that? Get Gina's bag.
I'll keep it until Gina wakes up.
Do we want to look at Gina's bag?
Let's see. A matchbox I might be able to use.
I have literally no idea what we're going to do with any of these things. Wait. Turn
It's
on
a
radiator.
radiator heated by a furnace in the basement. I can't turn it on from up here.
Go out the window?
I'll pass. I prefer more conventional methods, like doors.
Well, la-di-da. Enter bathroom. What hospital did we take her to? We couldn't care that much.
What can I say? It's just a toilet bowl.
I could say something. Do you want to use it?
Nature isn't calling right now. And yes, I admit I'm pretty shy about doing certain things in public, okay?
That's fair. I can respect that.
The faucet hasn't been attached to it, so it must be dry. It's impossible to pull that out. It runs inside the wall.
I don't know what you want to grab and
Out
don't.
of order. Well, I'm afraid the shower's out of order. There aren't even any faucets.
That's probably why it's out of order, buddy.
Nah, I don't see what I could use that for. I like that Big Apple sticker. I can't. It's locked shut.
Okay, we need a key.
It's one of those waste baskets that opens up when you step on the lever.
Open it. You'll find something inside, like a key.
Someone threw away a marking pen. It might still work.
Okay, just add that to the pile of crap. I have no idea what I'm going to do with
A
it.
bottle of alcohol.
Take that.
This might come in handy.
I feel like none of these games are ever realistic. Who walks around and just starts grabbing things and be like, this might come in handy. Oh, someone else's drugs? Oh, this might come in handy.
That's the cold water.
Can you turn it on?
No, I don't feel like washing my hands.
Okay, well, can you fill this cup up?
The glass is cracked, but I think it can still hold water for a little while.
Perfect.
Nature isn't...
Nope, that's
Eh.
still nature isn't calling. I'd say we are good in here. Out we go. Okay, we'll leave Gina for now. I'm assuming if I step out in the hallway, this is
I
where...
don't think I should go out. I'm afraid that if some nurse finds me here, they might make me leave the hospital.
I mean, they'll probably make you leave the hospital because you shouldn't be in here anymore, but look at
I
Gina.
hope the accident doesn't leave her scar.
Talk to
I'd
Gina.
better just let her rest. She needs to recover from the shock.
Do you want to use these pills on yourself? Wait, give
You
package
won't
pills,
get
Gina.
anywhere doing that.
Well,
They're from a bar called the Pink Iguana. It's jet black. After all this, I didn't get the darn book.
so what the hell do you want me to use bed? Can you now?
Now is not the time to go to sleep.
What is it that you want me to do?
It sprays water in case of fire.
Which the matches would come in handy.
No, I don't think I can use it for anything in particular. Help. No, I don't think I can use it.
How far into this am I? Like 5 minutes and already have no idea what the heck they want me to do? I filled a cup with water. Okay, what do I need in the bathroom?
Looks like the only part of the shower in working order. What could I do with a shower nozzle?
I don't know, man. You tell me. Let's screw it.
What could I do?
That's all leave bathroom. Huh. Like, wait, can you use the marker on the sign? Well, we don't need booze.
You won't get anywhere doing that. You won't get anywhere doing that.
Well, what the heck do you want me to... Can't talk to her. She's sleeping. I took her drugs. Got water. I mean...
I don't see why I would want to set off the sprinkler. That'd just get me soaking wet.
Well, yeah. Look out the window now.
The city is so peaceful at this time of night.
What the heck? You don't want to do the hallway.
I don't have the key.
Don't have a key.
I hope they don't put another patient in this bed tonight.
Well, can we use the blankets on the bed?
I don't see any reason for doing that.
Well,
I don't like that idea.
how do you not like that idea of putting a sheet on Gina?
I'm not gonna get rid of that.
Well,
You won't get anywhere doing that.
this is impressive. This is the first time ever I've been so little in the game and no idea. Alrighty. Gotta be missing something. Probably like a stupid prompt somewhere that I'm missing. I'll find you. I know you're there.
Let's see. It's a map of this floor of the hospital. Here's the room I'm in. Here's the hall, and if I'm not mistaken, across the hall and just to the left of this room, there's a storeroom. That could be interesting. I don't need to take it down. I can see it fine from right here.
Okay, well, if you've seen it, can we now go in the hallway?
I don't think I should. I'm afraid that it... No, it's...
Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. Have a look in there. So we did faucet, sign. Let's leave bathrooms. There's definitely nothing there. You want nothing. We've got a... Can you go out the window?
Okay, I'll try to reach the storeroom by walking along the ledge. Hope I live to tell the grandkids.
Won't go out the door, but this seems logical. This seems logical.
Yikes! I better not look down.
Then stop looking.
I almost didn't make it. So, the map was right. This is the storeroom. Let's see what I can find in this dump.
Oh, keep that up, Angelo, and you could be a voice actor for this game. Just saying. Alrighty, so let's start on the left side of this room. Spray bottle.
Spray cleaner.
Do you want to take that?
This could be useful.
Are you going to say that about everything we pick up?
They're the pillows used in the patient's beds. I'll take them both. Well, they're big and very fluffy.
There's a box of syringes.
A box of syringes. I'll grab one. It's empty.
Of course it's...
I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that.
Oh, sure, take the syringe, but not the box of
They contain
medicine.
all sorts of medical equipment.
Your level of what you'll... Okay, is that all just boxes of medicine?
They contain all sorts of medical equipment.
Okay. Nope. Book.
Looky here. A vademecum. This might come in handy. It's full of files, papers, and other hospital records.
That's usually what file cabinets are for. Look at box.
Several files inside labeled incoming and outgoing medicines from 1994 to 1998. Those files don't interest me.
Well,
At the medical school behind my department at the university, they had a bunch of these. Okay. But I think I'll just take his head with me. His head's got a hole in one side so you can examine his brain.
I'm really curious how these items are going to come in handy.
I don't know what's inside, but they give me bad vibes. It's probably better to stay away from them. I don't want to catch some tropical disease.
Well, it's got to be a tropical disease, clearly.
The drawers are locked shut. I think it weighs too much. It's some kind of stand used to hang the little bottle of serum on a hook. No.
Well, okay. At least you're very forward on that. No. Okay, so now I've grabbed a
It's
bunch
not
of
on
random
right now.
crap. And I feel none the wiser. Oh,
It's a medical information card that's put into the charts by the beds.
do you want it?
It's
You do
blank.
want it. Okay, so I'm assuming if I've gotten everything and I go back, those guys are going to try to break into the room. We're going to make a fake document, put it on her bed, start a fire to get the sprinklers, and climb out the window. Or something like that. Okay, I'm assuming I'm done in here. We look good. Okay. How'd you go? So now we've got stuff. Can I use that and that?
Great. This marker's as dry as a bone. It won't work.
Can you use that with your alcohol?
This marker's too narrow. I need a way to funnel alcohol into it.
Okay.
Now the syringe is full of alcohol. Heh, betcha that put some new life into the marker.
See?
Good.
Look at that.
You can't tell the difference between this and a real chart.
I feel like a doctor probably could.
Patient, Tony Crabb. Doctor, William M. Corgan. Diagnosis, appendicitis.
There. Can you place the medical charts now?
Good. That way nobody will know it's Gina lying in this bed.
Oh yeah. I am solving problem. These are my car keys. Did the pen, medical chart.
Wow, this is thorough. It includes a description of almost every medicine known to man.
Don't judge me, Angelo. I'm solving problems. Can't you tell I'm a great detective? Now, I'm gonna probably make a bed.
I don't see any reason.
Well, hold on. Do you want to put the pillows on that bed?
The pillows are perfect for the body, but you can tell the head doesn't belong to a real person.
Okay, put the head.
They might notice this isn't an actual human head.
Well, bloody... Can you...
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Okay, can you combine the head with the pillows?
I don't really know what to do.
I'm asking you to make a fake body for the bed.
Probably not a very good idea if the bed is empty.
That's what I'm trying to fix. I'm trying to make a fake body in the bed, Gabe. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Is there anything else in this bag?
Let's see. Yes, this wig is just what I was looking for.
Let's double
Let's
check.
see.
Learn how to root through a bag, man, and pull out all important stuff.
That crucifix Gina's father gave her is in here.
Okay, but we didn't take... Okay. Wig. Head.
Perfect. That way no one can see the hole in his head. I don't know.
Okay, you don't want to do that. Can you give it with the bed now?
Okay, if I use the pillows to look like the body, the head with the wig and a sheet to cover it all up a bit, I can make it look like a woman is sleeping.
Nailed it.
That should do the trick.
They won't notice that Gina wasn't a blonde. That's just... Now, do you want to put the fake medical record there?
Perfect. That way they'll think it's Gina who's in the bed.
Okay, so following our logic, we have now made a fake body. And I mean, it's pillows and a head and a wig, which the hair color doesn't match. But let's just ignore that. We've now put the chart. So bad guy's going to come in, go, Gina's bed, rip the covers off, go, this is fake, and then go, oh, look, another patient's in here. And I'm pretty sure you put Todd was the name. That's a very feminine name. You gonna try to cover Gina in the covers bed? I mean, yeah. I kind of get the plan, but it's kind of a garbage
I
plan.
hope the accident doesn't leave her scarred for long. I'd better just let her rest. She needs to recover from the shock.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, I've done all that. Now I don't know what the heck to do. See, flammable can, matches, shoot water, I guess. Bathroom? Oh.
This isn't her. She must be the one in the other bed.
She must be in the other bed. This is Tony Crab.
Yes. Say goodbye to the world, you little tramp.
Hey,
Hey.
Gina! Hey! Phew. She's just asleep. But those tranquilizers must have been made for elephants. Well, the important thing is, the trick worked and they shot the dummy in the other bed. So everything Gina told me was true. They actually do want to knock her off. It wasn't just her imagination. Okay, let's calm down, Brian. Right now, they think she's dead, which will buy us a bit of time. But we can't waste a minute. I gotta wake Gina up and get her out of this place before they find out she's alive and well.
See, if I was a hitman, that's what I would do. Ay. Like, okay.
Gina! Gina, wake up! It won't work. You can't get her to wake up like that.
Can we look through this?
Trying to figure out what it says about snoozitol, the sleep medication that Gina took. It says the effects are powerful and almost immediate. The patient sleeps for hours and can only be awakened by a nice cold shower. I don't think I'm strong enough to lug Gina into the shower, so I'll have to come up with another way of pouring cold water on her. Too late. There isn't a drop of water left in the glass.
Well, that's just a kick in the face. It's going to be one of two things. It's either going to be this cup, or I'm going to use the sprinkler system.
The glass is cracked, but I think it can still hold water for a little while.
Which is impressive. He doesn't think he can drag her from there into here, but was able to take her off the ground and put her in her car. Talk about convenient strength.
Too late. There isn't a drop of water left in the glass.
So we're gonna grab flammable spray can, matches.
I don't think that's a good plan.
Well, you know.
It's too high up. I won't be able to get the match close enough to set it off. I don't think that's a good plan.
Okay, okay. Do you want to spray first and then match it?
Good idea. I could use it as a flamethrower and make the sprinkler go
You're
off.
killing me,
The
game.
water would finally wake Gina up. Let's get to work. But careful, Brian. Don't broil your hand off.
Yeah, Brian, be careful.
Ouch! Ow!
Oh no, we set the other body on fire.
Now you wake up. Hurry, we've got to exit. Stage left at once.
What's going on? This water, the smoke, fire!
I'll tell you later. Let me grab your stuff. You can change in the car. Come on, let's get to the parking lot.
I love it. This is great.
So you got that awful killer to shoot a dummy instead of shooting me? Hey, I like your style. First, you try to run me down with your car, and then you save my life. Do you do this kind of thing very often?
All the
No, I
time.
was just...
It's a good thing that you grabbed my purse, because otherwise we wouldn't have the crucifix my father gave me. Now, what we have to do is...
headed for the nearest police station. This is a very serious matter, and it has to be placed in the hands of the police.
No way. Let's keep the cops out of this, okay? If the government gets caught up in this, we don't know if we can trust them.
Gina, the people that killed your father are after you now. If we go to the police, they'll make sure that...
Read my lips. No, this is too big for the police, and we can't trust them. We have to find out what this crucifix means.
Look, this all seems crazy to me. It's your problem if you decide not to turn to the police, but I'm washing my hands of the whole affair. I'm on my way to California. They're expecting me at Berkeley, and...
I can't believe this guy. You practically turned me into roadkill, and now you want to feed me to the wolves? And here I was actually starting to believe you.
But...
Forget it. It's not worth it. Why would you care if my father was killed? Why does it matter to you if I'm murdered or if my whole family's destroyed?
Okay already. Let me tell you what we're gonna do. I have a friend who's an anthropologist. He works at the Museum of Archaeology and Natural History in Chicago. Since it's practically on my itinerary anyway, I'll drive you there and we can try to figure out more about that crucifix, okay?
I knew I could count on you. You're a doll. Start this baby up. We can't waste any time. Hey, do you know where my blonde wig is? I was carrying it in my purse, and now I can't seem to find it.
Funny story about that wig.
Have you confirmed that?
Yes, Don Roberto. Gustav is at the hospital right now. He's checked up on it. I can't see how that girl escaped. Looks like the guy who ran over her is along for the ride. They left the hospital together.
Useless idiots. Have you identified this man's car?
Yes, Don Roberto. We know the model, color, and license plate number.
At least you've done something, Theodore. Meet with Gustav and be prepared. As soon as we locate the vehicle, you're gonna go after them.
Whatever you say, Don Roberto. I assure you, we won't let them ditch us again.
I hope not.
Don't worry, Roberto. Those two couldn't have gotten very far.
Carlo, you know I'm thinking something here. I'm almost glad that girl's still alive.
What do you mean? That girl witnessed what happened, and if she talks, we're in big trouble.
I know that, but it's obvious she hasn't gone to the police. I wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe she's there right now.
I'll bet you $1 she won't stew on us. You know why? 'Cause she knows something. I think our men spoke with her before that animal Gustav broke his neck. Besides, why else would she have been in the storeroom?
Yeah, you may be right, brother. In which case, we gotta make her spill the beans. See what she knows.
You're right, Carlo. We'll do that. Now we gotta get out the warning to all our boys out there. Make sure everyone's on the lookout for that car.
I guess there's no other excuse for getting involved. Gina had me dazzled. I can't deny it. But what would you have done? A beautiful girl asks you for help, so what do? Kick her out of your car on some corner? I don't think so. It took us a whole day to get to Chicago because the old hunk of junk I drive is no race car. Along the way, we stopped to have some snacks and keep the car from overheating. We took turns driving so both of us could get in some shut-eye. We got to the museum pretty late, but my friend Clive knew we were on the way, so he waited up for us. Well, we made it to the museum. Let's park in the back.
Why is that person so weirdly proportioned? Isn't there important since we're focusing on them so much? Is he gonna grab the phone and say they're here? Are you part of the mob?
Ricky? Hey, it's Bunchkin Bob here. I'm calling from Chicago, and guess what? I just saw that car you're looking for. I swear I haven't had a drink, and I'm sure it's the same car. Yeah, a dopey-looking guy with some gal. They went into the Museum of Archaeology and Natural History. Sure thing, I'll tail them.
So, you're trying to find out the precise origin of this crucifix. It must be quite important for you to have come all the way here at this time of night.
It really is, Clive, but there's no time to explain. What can you tell us about the crucifix?
I can assure you it's a matter of life and death.
Well, all right. Let's see. Quite a while ago, the museum trustees acquired the latest three-dimensional scanner for the museum's analysis
nice.
laboratory. It's capable of analyzing the composition of any object, dating it, and performing a morphological study in order to catalog it. It has the most thorough art and archaeology database that exists in the whole world.
Extremely
We
convenient.
most certainly use the scanner to delve into the origin of the crucifix.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go straight to the lab now.
Just one moment. Not so fast. Our first predicament is the poor condition the crucifix is in. It's obviously coated with a layer of filth that will make it impossible for the scanner to perform an accurate analysis. We must restore the crucifix first, if the scanner is to work properly.
Well, let's restore it then. You can do it, can't you, Clive?
I'm afraid not. I'm an anthropologist, not a restoration specialist. That sort of job must be performed by Dr. Oliver, the museum's finest art restorer. She just happens to work down the corridor at the restoration laboratory. She's there at this very moment.
Yes, let's go talk to her now.
Hold on, there's another problem. In 3 days, the museum will be opening an exhibition on Mayan art. We're already behind schedule, and Dr. Oliver is overwhelmed with work, trying to restore all the pieces for the exhibition. I'm truly sorry, but you'll have to wait for the doctor to finish her work before having the crucifix restored. And I doubt that will happen for at least 3 days.
3 days? No way, I can't wait 3 days. Professor Silva's waiting for me in California and...
This is unbelievable, Brian. You're already thinking of leaving me here defenseless?
No, I wouldn't do that. But I can't wait for 3 days either. I'm gonna talk with this doctor and try to get her to restore the crucifix tonight.
Oh dear, you can try to, Brian, but I'm warning you. Susan Oliver is not an easy woman to sway. If I were you, I certainly wouldn't dare make such a proposition until she's completed all her work for the exhibition.
Well, I have to try. You said she was next door, right?
Yes, through the first door on the left when you leave my office. Good luck, my friend. You'll be needing it. Listen here, Gina. What do you say if we take a little stroll around the museum and I show you some of its hidden mysteries?
A stroll?
I see you haven't changed a bit, Clive. Anyway, we'll meet up here in a little while.
I don't know. Well, all right. Let's take a stroll.
Yes, take that stroll and see some hidden stuff in the museum.
Hello? Dr. Oliva?
Yes? Who are you?
Pleased to meet you, Doctor. My name's Brian Basco. I brought you an object to be restored. It's a crucifix which...
Listen, boy, this wretched son of a Tsitsa has taken me 2 weeks of work to finish. And all of the numbered objects on these shelves here have to be restored by the time the Mayan art exhibition opens in 36 hours.
But this is an emergency, Doctor. There are lives at stake.
My life will be at stake if the items on those shelves aren't ready for the exhibition, all right?
Well, got some options here. I'm going to scooch me over so you can see things. Well, I love this. I love this amazing scanner. It can scan, date, figure out all the composition, everything about it. Oh, there's some dirt on it. Yeah, we can't scan it. Sorry. It's too dirty. Like, what? Advanced scanner my ass. It's the utmost important that you restore it right now.
Doctor, it is of the utmost importance that you restore this crucifix right now.
Look here, boy. Didn't I make myself clear? I have to restore all of the numbered items on the shelf. Every last one. In 36 hours! If I don't have a hernia first, that is.
How are you gonna get a hernia? Whatever.
What is the son of Uxitsa?
It's the most important piece on display at the Mayan exhibition. A stone mask with a large ruby set in the forehead. It was recently found at a temple in Piedras Negras in Honduras. I've been working to restore it and leave it in perfect condition for 2 weeks. I have no doubt that it will be the centerpiece of the exhibition.
You must take pride in your work.
Despite a lack of certain indispensable means, my work has been praised by the most prestigious of journals. So yes, I suppose there is a reason to feel pride.
Are you a specialist in the art of the Maya?
I'm a specialist in art. A professional, if you know what that word means.
Nope, I clearly don't.
Where's the mask you mentioned?
It's such a priceless piece that it won't be placed in the exhibit until the very last moment. It's held in a special vault that's kept at the ideal temperature and humidity needed to preserve the mask.
Just what does your work consist of?
My job is to restore works of art. And let me tell you something. No one in the world does it better than I do.
What are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm using a small lathe to clean up any flaws on the object. Then a laser smooths it out.
How are the pieces cataloged?
The museum uses the latest scanner, which examines the piece using radiation. After determining the age and makeup of the item, the database is searched and a report is issued. Of course, an expert opinion is required at that point.
I thought a museum like this would have more resources.
Thinking is so simple. Don't you think I might work more efficiently if you leave me alone?
Must be pretty interesting to work in this museum.
It could be interesting if I were an employee, but actually, I'm a downtrodden slave. I've been asking for an assistant to help me get this department in shape for months, and the only thing I get back are letters about a lack of funds. They're a swarm of parasites, I'm telling you!
I'll just let you work,
I'll just let you work.
Fine.
since you're such a happy lady. I'm so glad I'm playing this game with a 144 hertz refresh monitor. You can see every frame.
Some of the objects have a numbered sticker under them. The number must show what order they're supposed to be restored in.
Can I screw around with those numbers? Can I put my item as number 1? And she's like, well, it's number 1, so this must be done first. I'm sure there's a reason they keep showing me this.
I don't think any of these things will help me at all.
I mean, it might.
It seems like a kind of old-fashioned model. I can't take that.
Okay.
The tank is half full.
Of, like,
I'm
green
not
water.
It's empty. No.
Well, okay, man. I don't know what you want to grab and not grab.
It looks like some sort of talcum powder container.
Nope.
Reminds me of the ones the police used to find fingerprints.
I want you to take it. There you go.
This might come in handy. Helium. I think it weighs too much.
Just put it in your pocket. It's fine.
What in the world is that contraption for? I don't like that idea.
This guy needs to live on the edge a bit more.
Be a briefcase full of varnish. I'll take this one here. It's colorless, but it could come in handy.
I feel like we're going to restore it ourselves.
I think all of those objects have been restored already. There's nothing here for me to use. It doesn't look very powerful. I think it could be made stronger by putting in a larger ruby. I'd better not. It could be dangerous.
So you want to put in a larger ruby, but you also don't want to touch it. Can I use my piece of amber on it?
That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me.
Could be a good idea. You haven't done it yet.
Now why would you want to dust that?
I don't know.
I don't think that's a good... That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me.
Well, la-di-da. Wait, there's skeleton?
Seems like a human, but one that hasn't evolved much. Cro-Magnon or something. No, the idea of walking around with a dead man doesn't really appeal to me.
You took the head off the last thing I told you to do. Just saying. Here you go, Susan. Take my crucifix.
No, what good would it do to give that to her? The worst thing that can happen is that she restores it after finishing with all the other objects left. I can't wait that long, though.
Okay, well, put it on the shelf. Put it as number 1.
Cool. I'll trade it for the object that's next on the list to be restored. Done. The doctor didn't even notice.
Hello.
Hi there again, Doctor.
What do you want now?
Well,
I'll just let you work.
Fine.
alright, let's bounce. I think we're done in there. That door looks amazing. Fire
I hope the
extinguisher?
museum doesn't go up in flames like Gina's hospital room did.
Well, we caused that fire there, Buckaroony, so it's probably not gonna happen.
Something inside. Let's take a look. It's an empty package of coffee.
We'll take it.
I don't know what I'd need that for.
Well,
I don't need it.
you look like an idiot later when you want it and you don't have it.
There are different types of coffee. Cappuccino, espresso, cafe au lait, ice blended mocha. I think the little red light that's on means it's out of coffee. Impossible! It's out of coffee!
You said think.
No doubt about it. The laboratory for doing analyses has got to be behind this door.
It's very,
It's impossible to open manually.
well, gosh darn it.
It's a public phone.
Use a telephone. Call someone.
No, I don't feel like calling anyone.
You don't want to call the school and say, I might be late?
Check out this large bone. Must be from some prehistoric animal.
Okay, so downstairs. Oh my gosh, is that the janitor? I'm assuming so.
Triceratops, late Cretaceous. Found in North America, Alberta, Colorado, Montana, South Dakota, Saskatchewan, and Wyoming.
Hello, janitor.
Hello?
Hey, you're a friend of Clive's, aren't you? I saw you come in with him and that hot babe.
Yes, my name is Brian. Brian Basco.
Brian? Dude, what a name! Are you a geek or what? I'm Willie. I'm in charge of administration here at this dump.
Administration? You mean maintenance and all that, right?
No, dude. I mean, I'm gonna smack you silly if you don't quit yapping. I'm not a maid, I'll have you know. This whole museum would go to pot if it wasn't for me. And besides, you should know that I run my own small business.
Okay, guy, calm down. What kind of small business are you running?
Let's just say I represent a laboratory equipment factory. Here, take one of my cards in case you need any of our fine products.
Thanks.
William P. Dustin. Laboratory equipment. There's a phone number on it. Thanks, I'll keep it in mind. About that business of yours?
Hello? Hey, Mr. Potter! Yeah, you know, it's always a pleasure to do business with you. What do you need this time? 100x eyepiece for an optical microscope? I'll have to see if they're in stock, but I probably can. Let me check with the warehouse, okay? Call me back in 10 minutes. Sure. We'll discuss price later. Same to you, Mr. Potter. See ya. Hey, dude, let's drop the small talk. I got other affairs going on. Well, you know how it is. Business is business.
Okay, goodbye.
Well, off he
He's
goes.
going up the stairs. Let's see where to. Look at him jive along.
He's jiving. You can feel it.
No way! Willie knows the combination to get into the analysis laboratory. I don't know how he got the combination because I highly doubt he's authorized to go in there. Now I think I know where the laboratory equipment factory that Willie supposedly represents is really located.
Yeah, apparently geek was a massive insult back in the 2000s of the 3s.
Tyrannosaurus rex, late Cretaceous era, found in North America.
Same thing as it was before. Alright, upstairs we go to do the whole swiggity swoogity. Try to get in that room. Do 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 do. Or actually, enter Clive's office. If he's out doing
I can
the
see
walk.
that Gina and Clive have gone on that casual little stroll around the museum. There's no doubt about it. Clive's the same old guy as ever. He'd ignore his own mother to chase after a woman.
Yep, he's trying for a little in out.
It's chock full of books and exotic items. I wouldn't mind lifting that skull, but I don't think Clive would ever forgive me.
Look at pair of books.
Let's see. This is a 2-volume treatise on anthropology. I was never very interested in this subject, but I may need the books to find my way around the museum. Hey, look what was hidden under the books on the table. It's an X-shaped crack.
Okay, look at the crack.
Kind of looks like a keyhole to open a lock. That doesn't fit into the crack.
Yep, can't. We're gonna have to find something to shove in his crack later.
It's chock full of books and exotic items.
Wouldn't want to call it a keyhole. Call it a crack.
It's chock full of books and exotic items.
Okay, not much in here. I just need to... Okay, got nothing to say about that. Okay, can we...
Authorized staff only.
Open
It's
door.
impossible to open manually.
Use the panel. Dang, it's not 69.
It will only let you put in 4 digits.
Okay, hold on.
William P. Dustin. Laboratory equipment. There's a phone number on it, too. I bet it's for Willie's cell phone. William Laboratory. There's a phone number on it, too.
Let's use that telephone.
idea. I'll call Willie and try to get him to enter the analysis laboratory. That way, I can try to find out the access code. I hope the number on that business card he gave me is his real phone number.
Hello?
Mr. Dustin?
Yeah, that's me. What can I do for you?
Well, my name is Frank Steiger. I'm a friend of Mr. Potter's. He told me you could furnish me with some products that I need.
Sure. It's a pleasure to do business with a friend of Mr. Potter's. He's one of my best customers, you know. By the way, your voice sounds familiar. Do we know each other, Mr. Steiger?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Well, anyway, what can I do you for?
Well, I was interested in some eyepieces. Yeah, eyepieces for optical microscopes.
Whoa! This must be repeat request night. Seems like everyone's looking for the same thing.
Come again?
Nothing, Mr. Steiger. Just running off at the mouth. Tell me, what kind of eyepieces do you need? I can tell you I got a nice set of 100Xs.
Well, I was looking for some 200X eyepieces, actually.
200, huh? Well, I'll have to check the warehouse. Call me back in 10 minutes and I'll tell you if we have any in stock.
Okay, talk to you soon then.
Talk to you soon, Mr. Steiger.
He's coming up now. I'll hide behind here.
How did he...
I should wait for Willie to leave the lab before going in there myself. It'd be embarrassing for the two of us to run into each other.